Ono piše mi. Stano game. Anyone.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts.
Da pokrenu novo.
On the sidelines.
A?
Pa viš da me nema. Stvari govorim, ima 5 minuta.
Tu si kao opet.
Here we go. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Caruso outside. They grab their own miss. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
Well, that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. Once he got that edge, he never lost it.
For three. Caruso outside.
Timeout, timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich.
Start it.
He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Visitors with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Roy. Three-pointer, no good. Pass to George. O'Neal inside. Kicks it to George. Here's Robertson. Here's Randall. Orlando again missing. Caruso outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Count that bucket.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's George. Here's Robertson. Outside for Porter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Porter's height and length around the baskets can help him create opportunities to score.
Caruso with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Roy. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all three levels.
A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Caruso outside.
Jedan u podrumu kampira.
Target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's ball. Shoots over Caruso. Ball no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, VA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Here's Robertson. The shot off that time. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Now here's Porter. Here's Robertson. On the wing, Porter. It's good from about 19 feet.
Dole WC, malo da ono malo kući.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that J.
Here's Roy. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Boston Celtics, they lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Pass to Reeves.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Puts one up from 19. Orlando with the rebound.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Ja idem da te dižem.
Here's where. Lets the three fly. They get it back. It's Markkanen on the wing. Fades and shoots. And down it goes. 2 points.
And the team wants Markkanen to take those kind of shots because he is capable of knocking them down.
Pass to Davis. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. No good on the three. Orlando trails by 11. There's a screen. There's Ball with a three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Orlando making a switch here.
First team foul. Checking in for your home team. Julius Randle, Paul George.
Outside Davis. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Caruso outside. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. So the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Olajuwon. Davis a screen. On the wing, Davis. Over Caruso. Drops one in from the wing. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Caruso. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Six to shoot with the fadeaway. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 16. Reeves up top. No points so far. Davis from long range. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
With some arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The drive by Reeves. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Caruso, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Orlando trails by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to George. 4-3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. An open shot by Reeves. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Reeves has got 5 points.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Bender. Rejected by George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Davis. Shoots over George. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. The Boston Celtics delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And there was
Evo ti još markiram.
but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Robertson.
Saçma
Hasn't
sen
got
gitsin.
one to fall yet. Out to the right wing. The three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Kako si vas tako lagano bili?
Outside Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Orlando with the rebound. George outside. The baseline Jay. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys who hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as he possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
The three is up. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Orlando again missing. Wembanyama with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo outside. alone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Seconds into the second half now. Wallace's shot is good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Caruso with it. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a three. Nails it from three. Wembanyama's got 5.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. James has got his first 2 points.
This has been proven. It's a scientific fact. And it's hard to stop LeBron James from scoring. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Roy. Sinks it from distance. 14 points for him.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Leonard right side. Wide open look. LeBron with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Yep, that one goes. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Outside Harden. Off target from three-point range. Antetokounmpo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Caruso outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Releases from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Back to Wallace. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Gets it off. And that's not going to go. And 3 quarters of play in the books.
Se spero slippano glavno
Already. The Celtics delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball with a steal. Stolen by Davis. Here's Bender. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
He shoots. The rebound by Ware. Randall with the jam.
And Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Outside Davis. Hits the trifecta.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The shot's good.
Danovo sam u kući
A little
malo.
over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. On the wing, Davis. To the left side wing. Olajuwon. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Count it.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Up and in on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Ware. Back to ball. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Reeves. Here's Olajuwon. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assisted by
Orlando with the ball. Now ball. To the paint. Slows it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Davis from long range. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Over to the left wing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Mamu ti jebenu, piču.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Orlando making a switch here.
line up for your home team. Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Porter Jr.,
The home team on D. Here's Bender. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Porter with the steal. And they're on the run. Here's Robertson. Outside for Porter. Randall deciding where to go with it. From the top of the key, he buries it. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Bender. They set a pick. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Connects from downtown. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came